Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the Truth. I'm going to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, scallywag, peaches, triggers, haters, lovers, commenters. Each and every one of you are special to me, and thank you for stopping by my channel. Well, you know, it's that time again. It's time for me to critique one of Calvin Sunshine Shoulders videos. I don't often do this, and I don't often see his videos, but every now and then, whenever I want to, increase my content, I will, how do you call it? What's the word? I can't remember the word. It may really come to me. But, I will tag one of his videos and comment on the subject of what he's talking about. And this topic he's talking about is bringing a Filipina to America. Now, I'm going to do something a little different right now. I've already pre-recorded my comments on this video, so you can go to the video and follow along, or either just listen to it. So with no further ado, remember, you're watching Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the Truth. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, share, and like. And here we go. I'm listening to Calvin Sunshine, and he's talking about never bring a Filipina to the United States. And, I said, what? Let me first off say that half of you guys, or a lot of you guys, or at least a third of you guys want to bring your wife back to the United States because it's like, look what I caught. I went fishing in the Philippines, and look what I caught on, one of those type of things. So you bring her back, for bragging rights. You're making everybody jealous, everybody envy you. Your family swallowing clothespins. I mean, it's like, what? Like, she's young enough to be, like this. But yet and still, when she starts assimilating, and she's getting out there, and and the world is seeing her, now you catch feelings. Now you upset because you brought this gorgeous Filipino girl here to the United States, and other people think the same thing. She's a gorgeous Filipino girl. I will stop a woman in her tracks with my wife and say, my God, you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. She will agree with me. Yes, she is. You know what I'm saying? Look at most of the beauty contests is being won by Filipino girls. And the average American, outside of big major cities, never seen one up close. So you're looking at an anomaly, But what gets me is that you go to someone's house. He talks about he's an insurance agent. He goes to someone's house. He takes his wife and all this stuff like this. And the guy's commenting on his wife. My God, she's beautiful. And he said, wait, stop. You're going overboard. How can you say that? I mean, look, if you don't want people looking at your beautiful wife, then keep her inside the house. That shows that you're a small man. That shows you're very insecure. I mean, sometimes when I walk with Mia, and or if I'm walking with a beautiful woman, I would step away from her just tomorrow at the looks she gets, and then inside myself, I say, yeah, I'm hitting that. Yeah, that's mine. Saying like that. You can't be mad because people looking at your wife. As long as there's no harm being done to her, train her on how to handle that, to ignore it, or either just say, yeah, look, I'm married, like that, and then give her the ammunition to deal with people like that. If you want to be a knight in shiny armor and run up on somebody because they're looking at her or they're commenting her, man, oh man, you're going to never get no rest, because it's going to be constantly happening over and over again. And, he's in Louisville, Kentucky or something like this. And, why are you there? Let alone bringing her there. But you made comments talking about, a guy, only thing they know about her that she's easy, here like this, she's easy to get. Hey, I have a problem with that because, I don't think that's people's impressions of Filipinos or Filipino women. I guess most impression they might get is probably from watching a kung fu movie. That she probably can kick your ass. They're not thinking about she's easy to get because if she conduct herself, there's no reason why you would. Now in America, you're going to have that. I mean, you're going to have that. If you got a looker on your arm, I mean, look at a lot of TikTok videos where they're talking about a guy walking down the street with a girl, and then another guy walks and said, "Damn, you got a fat ass." And the guy says, "What did you say?" He said, "Yo, man, I'm just commenting on it. She was like this. Oh yeah, what do like this? I disagree. If I'm walking with a girl that has a fat ass, damn, she got a fat ass. I told you know what, my man, you absolutely right. It's all mine. Let me see, my brother. Pow, pow. Give him some dap like that. Keep on going. That's how you handle that. You don't get into a confrontation because someone's looking at your woman. Man, how small are you? And then he says it's what he has to deal with or what she has to deal with if she's honest to tell you. What do you want her to do? You want her to come home every day and say, I was waiting across the street and this guy looked me up and down? Or do you want her to say, I was having a cup of coffee and the guy at the other end of the bar said, damn, mama, you look good. You want her to come here and tell you all those things? Her telling you all those things are going to make little daggers happening in you, slowly killing you, because if you're that small or that shallow, that you have to, come home and grill her or how many people looked at her or whistle at her, man, then you're in for a hard time. And it's so funny because he says, my wife couldn't even go to the grocery store because she's virtually going to get attacked. It's funny because, beautiful women have gone through this throughout the age of time. But then, when you bring an anomaly, around like a Filipina, and you bring her to someplace like Louisville, Kentucky, probably in the backwoods somewhere. And knowing how her triggers are, they're probably going to sit there and just lick their chops, at her, just fantasizing or just, maybe being aggressive and wanting to know her. But that is the beautiful woman's plight. She has to deal with that wherever. But the thing is how you deal with it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? There's no defense you can do. What do you do? Keep her locked up in the house? You can't do that, man. You just have to just say, look, baby, just ignore them, because she's going to get to the point that she's going to see that it bothers you so much. Her telling you, about some of the little things that would happen that she's not going to want to tell you. And when something serious happens, you will have no idea that something that escalated to that point. I was with a beautiful girl, and I had her in Vancouver, Washington, and we lived in this apartment, and it was this guy who was always arresting her. He lived in one of the lower floors. And she would point to me when we were standing on the terrace, say, "That's him. That's him who's always whistling at me. Who's always trying to talk to me." And so, all I can say is, just ignore him, baby. There's nothing you can do. He's down there, you up here. But then one day I came home and opened the door. And she said, he raped me. I said, who? She said, the guy I was telling you about. I said, wait a minute. He came and knocked on the door. She said, yes. You let him in? Yes. I said, well, how come you didn't knock open it? How come there's no battle? How come there's no scratches? Did you call 911? Did you put up a fight? I don't see no signs of a struggle here of you being raped. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just that simple. You let him in. I said, baby girl, you want rape. You wanted it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's sad to say, but then I feel in my heart of hearts that if a girl is going to, in the process of being raped, she's going to fight. She's going to fight. She's not going to just let, someone just, hey, take her. You know what I'm saying, like this, and above all, you're going to call 911, which she didn't. So what am I to do? Now you're putting me in a situation that I should go down and confront this guy on him allegedly raping you, because what are you going to tell me? No, man, I knocked on the door, she let me in, and she just gave me that thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who am I going to believe? What does the evidence show? I'm saying that because you have to be careful, as a man, before you run off half-cocked, at something, that it's not 100%, factual, or all the circumstances surrounding it. And then he talks about, she can't go exercise in a park. Hey, she can't do this. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Now, first of all, your Filipina should know where she's at. She should, she should conduct herself and wear clothes accordingly. I'm not saying that she can't wear what she wants, but then, if she's wearing clothes that's going to cause attention to her, then that's something that she needs to address. Because, she should be able to walk around. She should be able to, exercise in the park. She should be able to go out. But then, like you said, these cats are from Louisville, Kentucky. These are backwood kind of dudes, man. Kind of population. I mean, I still don't understand why you want to bring it to Louisville, Kentucky. And again, why are you in Louisville, Kentucky, knowing how beautiful the Filipinos are, or the Philippines are? I mean, you know what's going to happen, my brother. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist, to know that if you're holding, a big slab of meat, over a pond of crocodiles, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna want it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the circumstances that you put her into.